Ariel, congratulations on your 5-year milestone. It seems like only yesterday that I interviewed you for a supply teaching position several years back. And here we are celebrating your 5-year milestone. So congratulations. You have been an outstanding addition to our staff in these last 5 years, and I look forward to the years ahead. Hopefully we'll be able to celebrate properly in the fall. Take care and all the best.
Hey Derek, I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you for 5 years of dedicated service to Turnbull School. In your address to the graduates this year, when you said goodbye, you mentioned how quickly time flies, how some of those students you had throughout the course of your teaching time here at Turnbull. And I would have to agree that time certainly does fly. It seems like yesterday that we hired you and you started here at the school. But then, as you sit back and you think about all of the contributions, the outstanding job that you do in French class is only a part of what you bring to our school. You are an active member of our athletic community. You're involved with Children's Lit Club, and you are one of the leaders in terms of school spirit around the school. You are a tremendous team player, and you embody all of the values that are so important to us here at Turnbull School. And we're very happy to have been a part of your professional development and to have benefited from your contributions over the past 5 years. We look forward to many more years with you. And unfortunately, although we can't celebrate properly, we will have a proper celebration in the fall where we can properly acknowledge your 5 years of contributions to Turnbull. So thank you so much and congratulations.
Congratulations, Chris, on 10 years at Turnbull School. That means we're both 10 years older than when you started here. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that when I brought your name to Marianne 10 years ago, you were going to be an outstanding, incredible addition to this staff, and you have been. I'm not going to say I look forward to the next 10 years because that makes us 60. So I do love working with you though, man. And I look forward to working with you in the future. So congratulations on your 10-year milestone, Chris. All the best. And hopefully we can do this properly in the fall. In the meantime, have a great summer and congratulations.
Deborah, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on achieving the 20-year milestone at Turnbull School. I also look forward to celebrating this achievement properly sometime in the fall. Thank you very much and have a wonderful summer.
Congratulations, Scott, on achieving 20 years at Turnbull School. That is quite a milestone. 5 years ago, I read your 15-year milestone, so if you can try to think of the words that I used then, now add 5 years to that, here we are today. Congratulations, Scott. You are a pillar at Turnbull School, and we're so lucky to have you as a part of our family. Congratulations, all the best, and hopefully we can get together next year to celebrate this properly. All the best, take care.
I wonder if 20 years ago, this fresh-faced young teacher thought that 20 years later, she would be celebrated here at Turnbull School as one of our leaders and major contributors to our school's history. Katie, congratulations on 20 years at Turnbull School. I wish we could be together to celebrate this in a more appropriate way. We will do that in the fall. When I think of teachers and milestones, I can't help but think of our school here as almost the setting of a movie or a book where we're going to come and go and the story will continue at Turnbull School. Some of us play cameo roles, some of us have bit parts, some of us have larger roles. You certainly would be one of the lead characters in the story of Turnbull School, with both a major role and longevity throughout your time here. Excellent teacher, tremendous colleague, a contributor to both the athletics and to the music department. We're grateful and fortunate to have had you here at school for the last 20 years, and we look forward to working with you moving forward, especially as your new role as head teacher of the senior school. Congratulations, and thank you for 20 excellent years.
like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on reaching the 10-year milestone at Turnbull School. I would also like to thank you for spending the last 10 years of your career with us and congratulate you on your retirement. Hopefully, in the coming months, we will have an opportunity to celebrate this achievement in person. All the very best and have a wonderful summer. Thank you very much. Christine, I would like to thank you for all of the hard work, energy, and effort you have put into everything you have done at Turnbull School over the past 28 years. And I would like to congratulate you on reaching your retirement. I look forward to celebrating all of your accomplishments and achievements properly and in person sometime in the fall. So thank you once again, and I wish you all the very best for a relaxing and enjoyable summer. Goodbye.
Hello, Turnbull staff. I'm so pleased to be with you, at least virtually, and I'm happy to share some thoughts about Christine as she heads into her retirement and to help celebrate the career of a truly gifted teacher. Christine, I was so fortunate to have you accept my job offer back in 1992 to become one of the 5 founding teachers of Turnbull School, bringing us your unique talents in teaching English. Over your 28 years at the school, your deep knowledge and unwavering passion for your subject brought you to school each day, ready to give your very best to your students. And you really had a gift for inspiring your students to do their very best. You had insights into each student to understand what that very best looked like, even if at first the student didn't recognize it for themselves. You were so good at leading each student down the path to their individual success that you always knew they were capable of. And of course, your sense of humor and wit is very well known and kept your students engaged in class, as did your caring relationship with them. Over the years, I've run into so many Turnbull graduates who so many of them comment on how well you prepared them for high school and beyond. I can tell by the way they talk about you that you stand out in their minds and clearly in their hearts as a teacher who really made a difference. Christine, I appreciated your leadership role in the school over the years, particularly as head of academic studies in the senior school, taking the school's programs to high levels of excellence. I will always feel very grateful for the substantial contribution you made to the history of Turnbull School right from that very first year. So Christine, here's wishing you a most rewarding and well-deserved retirement, where I trust you can reflect back with deep satisfaction for the positive impact you had on Turnbull School, your colleagues, and the students who were so fortunate to have you as an exceptional teacher. All the best to you, and I hope to see you in beautiful Wakefield post-pandemic. Bye.
Hi, Christine. Oh, hang on a second. I get used to wearing this so often now, I forget I even have it on. Christine, congratulations on your retirement. We have worked together and known each other for 21 years. And in that 21 years, I would say we've crossed paths for a total of about 1 year. Just kidding. It's been wonderful working with you, Chris. I've always appreciated walking through the senior school and stopping by for a little chat. You are an excellent teacher and you've been such a foundation at our school, and I truly appreciate having had this opportunity over the 21 years to work with you. Congratulations, all the very best to you and Dennis for a long, prosperous road ahead on your retirement. Take care.
Hey Chris, Derek calling from Ottawa. I finally figured out after 26 years how to do this job in a t-shirt, shorts, and sandals. I want to call and just congratulate you on your retirement. Think back to 26 years ago when I first started at Turnbull, and meeting you and all the things that you did for me in my first couple of years of teaching, and I really appreciate it. You gave me some great words of wisdom and advice that set me on a course for a teaching career that's lasted for 26 years. I wish you all the best with your family as you get set to retire from Turnbull, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Be well.
Hi, Christine. I am honored to have this opportunity to wish you congratulations on your retirement. Here are a few happy memories that come to mind. Your passion for literature and everything Lord of the Rings. Your wild adventures in a canoe or on a bike on our grade 8 annual trips. Our trip together to San Francisco and our matching prison uniforms for Halloween. Finally, the graduations, year after year, perfectly planned and executed thanks to your extraordinary organizational skills. Indeed, you have been a vital part of the lifeblood of Turnbull School, and your contributions are many. But now you will have more time to spend with family and friends, to enjoy your 5 grandchildren, and to breathe in the beauty of Wakefield. From your colleague, friend, and neighbor, I wish you health and happiness in the coming years. Congratulations, Christine.
Well, Mrs. Ferris, we have many years behind us. We started that first year at Turnbull with only 30 students. It's hard to believe that that is a reality now. I think what really helped bond us those first years was not actually the teaching together, but rather our past adventures of living overseas. That and the fact that we are so awesomely cool. Now, most colleagues, parents, and students will think of you as an academic, and I do for sure. But there's a wild side of you that I just love. In case in point, and some of you will know this story, a number of years ago, Christine and I went to New York City for the May long weekend. We had an amazing time. Seinfeld's restaurant, Central Park. It was just a wonderful time, and finally it was time to go home, so we head to the airport. Soon, we have to get on this very long, narrow escalator. There was a delivery person in front of us pushing a 2-wheel dolly filled with boxes, and I didn't think anything of that. Well, he gets to the top and he can't get the dolly over the lip. Boxes start flying and he continues to struggle. Now, what would you do in that situation? I had no bright ideas. I just kept running into him. Bang, bang, bang. Well, not so for our Mrs. Ferris. She goes into superhero mode. Before the escalator reaches the top, she can see what's about to happen. So she jumps on the escalator handle and rides it all the way up, finishing her move with some version of a somersault. It really was something, and everybody was very amazed. Christine and I have shared so many wonderful experiences. Right from the time school began, we would go out after school to eat and drink. In our younger years, it was more drink and drink, but now it's more eat and eat. And I'll let you in on a secret. I know many of you will think Christine is retiring to pursue dreams of writing another book or helping her community or family, but really, she decided it was time to retire when they closed Monkey Joe's. On the topic of food, some of you will know this as well. Besides all of her other abilities, she's an incredible cook. Her family has been so generous and has included Ken and I into many of her gatherings, and we have gotten to know them and very close to them. And Christine has an absolutely wonderful family. Finally, I'm getting to the strength that shines brightest at school. Her ability not only to teach exceptionally well, but to help develop a passion for literature within her students. So many kids through the years have left with the skills that they need to take on anything they would like in the world. I know a great number of her students have shown their gratitude through messages, not only at graduation time, but years later when they've had time to realize what an incredible gift it is that she's given them. Well, on that note, I will close, but I look forward to many more adventures with you, my friend. Congratulations, Christine.
Oh, hi. I guess you weren't expecting to see me in here. During the COVID, I like to find a nice quiet place to read one of my favorite books. Since you're here, why don't I share a little story about Christine Ferris, who's going to be retiring this year. I'll just get comfortable, take off this nice warm sweater. Well, Christine, it's been 23 years working with you, and I've enjoyed all of it. I've learned a lot professionally and personally working with you. And on a personal note, I've been fortunate to have my children have you as a teacher as well. For those of us who are lucky enough, we can look forward to one day smoothly transitioning into retirement. The rare few move to legendhood. And that's where you certainly would land. Not just for what you do in the classroom, but I can just hear the stories now. We'll have a reunion years from now and one kid will say, I was late for class one day. I was in the hallway. Mrs. Ferris saw me at the opposite end of the hall, threw a marker. It went right through the hallway, missed every other kid, hit me in the head. I've never been late for class ever again. Oh yeah, well once I was in Mrs. Ferris's class and she caught me talking to somebody and she stared at me. This is the first time I've spoken since. Well, my kid didn't even know the alphabet when he came to school, and now he writes novels. Well, my kid couldn't even read, and he reads a book a day. That is the legend of Mrs. Ferris. And on a serious note, Christine, you have offered so many wonderful opportunities to our students. They've grown and learned a lot by being with you, and our whole community has been fortunate to have you here. It's a rare breed that is able to have such a high standard, yet attainable for all of the children to be able to reach. Thank you for everything, and enjoy your next stage as you move into legendhood.